Dang, I just forgot that fast what my what the title of this was. Encouraged purpose. Uh, Today has been one amazing day, you guys. I had a hard week. But battle up, armored up, and victory. Today I had a couple of encounters of motivating transactions, getting through my morning and my midday. And Spirit was just talking to me. Being a targeted individual ain't easy. And I'm just recently in the knowledge of that that's what's happening. But it ain't easy. But it is what it is. I'm encouraged in my purpose. If my purpose is here to be that targeted individual that gives faith to those who feel like it's all for nothing, or I can't make it, I can't do it, everything's crashing, so why try for anything? Because there's going to be somebody out there like you looking for someone who's been through some to help them get past that first level. There's going to come a time where we all like-minded ones are going to need each other on a different level. I was really pumped when I first came over here to go live. However, I was just communicating with a journeyman, someone who says he's been all across the world, and he enlightened me. And nothing specific I want to get on that point. It's just I guess I kind of turned down, but I wanted to get on here to express my encouraged purpose and to encourage the purpose of others. Whatever your place is as a target individual, whatever role you play, because everyone still have a post. Everyone still have a job. Everyone is significant. Everyone is peculiar. You know, it's like we all hold a certain qualification. It's best to stay connected as possible. I noticed that. Something happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I feel like there was, and I can't say it was an atmosphere shift, but I did feel a personal shift, like a shift within me, you know, a shift within me that had me embrace this situation. You know, I kind of found myself popping on here real fast, being that warning, you know, and being that warning on the level of someone else's way of expressing their concern about what's going on and what's happening in plain sight. And, you know, it can be expressed with life because we're still living. We're still here. And while we're still here, we have to live. No, living for us ain't easy. No. No, we're not, or may not be, the few that are chosen to go to in the natural popular event. But we are the few that are chosen to go through what we're going through because we are strong enough to go through it. And the reason, so I was writing and chilling with the Most High, my outlooks and my concerns, asking for inner man activation of strength and power vested immediately for the benefit of my sisters and brothers, the lost, the sleeping, to be for them, you know, and Yeah, my encouraged purpose. I'm encouraged in the position that I'm in because for the Most High to not make any mistakes, I was chosen just for this. Because I am the kind of spirit that no matter what I'm going through, my spirit will confuse most. Um, I don't know how to embrace a bad situation and stay there and let that be my motive for my new outlook. My outlook will always remain that greater is in me than he who's in the world. So I will forever fight to remain sober, to remain in the gap for my neighbor, and in the gap for children. I will forever be. I will forever remain a vessel for the Lord's use. Um, although although it's said that the Lord means something else of a negative sense, I am in that I've always expressed Lord within my mind. I am reverencing the Most High for good, not the intent of how man tried to play a psych trip to have you say live to say evil. You know what I mean? My mind state, my heart, the full and true connection. I know. So, but I am watching my words, and I am thinking about the things that I'm saying, and I am writing down, taking notes, writing a book. That's different. And then when I say I'm writing a book, every time I would think about it, it just would seem so complicated because I don't know where to start. But I woke up one day last week with the full foundation. I was like, dang, this is crazy. Like off the top of my brain, like, you know. Um, but I encourage purpose, no matter how hard it is. Um, that's so crazy. This morning I woke up in my mind. The first thing was on my mind when I woke up was, what happened to me? The first thing that came to my mind, the first concern that was on my mind is what happened to me. I don't even know why. Let me tell it. Because I'm awake, nothing happened to me. I just woke up. But there was something that happened to me, and I know because just how you can lose time driving and don't remember getting by certain lights, you can sometimes be in a situation and lose time and don't notice that you can have certain conversations, certain encounters. I was happening to talk to one of my kids, and I noticed there's a big gap that is completely absent to his knowledge to address, and that's a really huge gap, and it's of a period of time that he could recollect, and he recollect all around it, but that part that concerns me. Oh, Lord, I completely dropped that part. I hate when that happens. Forgive me. But anyway, I'm just encouraging you guys. I don't know why I just want to get on here to encourage others to embrace your purpose. And I'm thinking that's exactly why this morning I woke up. I'm telling you, the first thing on my mind was, what happened to me? Like, what traumatic situation happened to me in my life that has me here in this place of not just being awake, but being awake and certain moments in time are needed but can't be addressed. What happened to me to where I'm in this position of being targeted on this level? How do I say this? Well, I can't really hit that right there. I forgot. I'm really trying to grasp the words. And again, I am still hydrating, getting the balance back, and I'm just in awe this day with in the spirit. I'm in awe in the spirit. I wouldn't say to the reality, because I mean, my perception on reality is that the illusion is the reality and spirituality is the reality. You know, to me, that's just my outlook. I don't embrace reality. You know, reality is the illusion. You know, like what, like common sense. But what's common to you ain't common to you. So, what else? Dang, I was like so ready, but I was just like in a 30-minute conference with someone I didn't even know. But I am, I love entertaining strangers, because you never know when you're going to entertain an angel. You know, you never know who the Most High is going to use to get a message to you, or enlighten you, or confirm. I mean, he works amazingly. And today has been one day of chilling with the Most High, because I mean, I've been in serious commute like today. I'm like, I mean, all week, but even more so today because of how I woke up, what was on my mind, what happened to me. This book is going to be amazing too. Like, this is crazy. Throughout this week, I will be getting on here using certain areas as a foundation to find my common balance here on YouTube. Now Faith is my name. Now Faith Emmanuel. Now Faith. My faith now. I'm now. Now Faith Emmanuel. I have faith that God is with us. I truly, truly do. There's a song that Bree sing. She said, I will love you forever. I will love you forever. I will love you forever, even if it don't get better. And that is like so me. Like, I don't care what it may look like. I don't care what I encounter through life. I just know that my Father, the Most High, will intercept. He will. Whenever his timing is, he's already in the gap for me. He's already shielding me. He already have a hedge of protection. I already know that I'm in his hands. So now, encouraging my embrace to my purpose, it's like, okay, so this is what I'm going to go through. Okay, so y'all want to make it harder for me. Okay, so now y'all want to bother me. Okay, so this is what it is. I'm not going to give that energy. I'm not going to give nothing energy that is negative. Everything that he made was good. Man messed it up. And if man messed it up and made it bad, anything bad don't deserve my attention. Attention is priceless. Attention is like time. It's something that is usually overlooked to appreciate until you realize the consistency. The consistency in the process. What you could have been doing differently in that time with that time. I just don't got time. I don't got time. I did a lot of sleeping while I was awake. And now that I'm awake, sleep is the last thing on my mind. I would say, look at it as an honor. I mean, you have to be something great for them to go to the magic they go to make you react or to defamize your character or to take any kind of way that would be considered be an icon change for the better. So look within yourself. Look within your situation. Look within. Get alone. Being targeted, you find yourself alone a lot. However, when you find yourself alone and you're like, oh my God, I'm alone on board. Because I know if I have those situations, many times, I'm pretty sure everybody else do. Like, oh my God, I have no one. There's a reason for that. And they don't look into it. Some call it meditating. I call it worship. There's a lot of answers we can get embracing that moment of being alone. Direction. Because there's going to be people coming your direction, people subscribing, that you think, oh, they just subscribed. No. Every subscriber is significant. Every subscriber is another one of you. And some of them are babes who feel so alone. Every subscriber is another lost sheep. You want to put it good. Looking for others like him. Them. Looking for the way, if not out, but to cope or how to fight. Because coping is fight. Once we can figure out how to maintain or stabilize a very awkward and traumatizing moment in your life, once we realize what avenues to take to stabilize them or maintain them or overpower them, that's when, it's like fuel to your fire of pressing on, to not giving up. Because believe it or not, your existence is somebody else's lifeline. It is very important that you continue to YouTube, because someone's going to be looking for you because they don't relate to nobody else. And your story reminds them a lot of their situation. Things that you say with nobody else hearing. You ain't never heard nobody else say the things that they say, the things that you think, the things that you've seen, the things that you've been through. So it's very important to understand how, when and as we YouTube. And I'm new on here. I'm sorry if I'm stepping on anybody's toes, but it's my outlook because of what I was looking for. And if it wasn't for the few that I've come across, I probably would have found my way into crazy. Because that's what the stalker, that's what the big boom, that's their big boom, is when you have been deemed crazy, psycho, out their mind. Oh, she on them drugs, or she seeing stuff, she hearing things. You know what I mean? That's where they're trying to get. That's gonna be that's a prize. That's like passing a level. You know what I mean? To overpowering the mind. So, Lord God, help me. So it's important that we understand how it's important that we embrace and understand the importance of the outlook on subscribers, because I was not just any subscriber to any of those I subscribed to. I was one of the few that had got lost, that had wandered away, that had been misled, that had been deemed out of her mind, insane. But I know, because of my relationship with God, that keeps me and he guides me, that for this journey ain't for my own, it's for somebody else. So all that I've been through is going to be beneficial to the next subscriber. It's going to be beneficial to the babe targeted, that we've been played. But the game ain't over. It's just beginning. And every day, as one subscribe, new players are added to the game. And I'm excited about it. I'm embracing it. I'm not letting it get me out my skin. I'm not, you know, I mean, actually, I'm saddened for them because most stalkers are either puppeted, meaning programmed, don't even did it, don't know why they doing it, looking real dumb when you approach them, or some they signed up for something that they really didn't know what they were signing up for until they woke up. And when they woke up, it's like, oh my God, oh my God. And now that they've woken up, they target. It's like this analogy that I use when I'm talking to those who are on the enemy side. Those who the Lord have crossed my path are me, theirs. Um, uh, he always have this come to mind to help it register the importance of understanding the game they're playing in and what battlefield they're fighting on. Because the same battlefield you're fighting on, the same battlefield that they're fighting on, um, the new recruits are going to turn on them. Like, there's some who bang atheists, or there's some that bang, what is that, whatever the other evil stuff is. You know, they're proudly doing it, you know, and they're blaspheming the Holy Spirit. And, you know, and when the Lord had to come to my mind, I would just say it, you know, and I know when it's my Father telling me to do it because it just formally, I mean, it's like he opened the door for it, like, just go. But my thing is that you are part of an army, proudly a part of an army that as you fight for that, as you fight against good, and as bad recruit, the enemy used a new recruit to take you out. It's just like when the target individual who was asleep wake up. When that person wake up, they're targeted. You know what I mean? Now you're targeted. Now you are a threat. You know, I forgot what the other word you can call them, but you know, it's a systematic system, and it happens, and it's gonna be happening. So now they have a job to do, and I have a job to do. And with my job, I have to do. It's a part of my purpose. And most jobs ain't easy. Even though you learn how to master it, there's just some job. In the job that you've mastered, in that job, there's an area where you're like, dang, we got to do inventory. Oh, dang, we got to test. Oh, dang, you know what I mean? There's always something that you just don't feel like doing. Or you know it's going to take a little bit more brain power. Or it's going to take a little bit more energy or elbow grease. You know? And that is the situation with this and how and what God has given me today and this day as my first thought when I woke up is what happened to me. Who did I trust that the enemy used to try to break it? And believe it. Believe. I know. Bella, she's one that I watch a lot. She said, don't be careful talking too much and don't talk about nothing that you have no proof of. And that's why every now and then I probably would stop. You know, I have to be careful how far I go, how I open it up. You know what I mean? Because some information can be premature. You know, and some information, especially information without facts or without proof, can be premature and it can be deadly. You know what I mean? All premiums don't make it. You know, and whether you're trying to, I don't know. I'm just hoping that I've encouraged someone in this season of whether you've been targeted or whether you're feeling cursed, whatever the case. Know because of that fact alone, you must be one of his, one of the Most High. You gotta be something of great value. Until a certain point, untouchable, because you'll be dead on it. You know? So look within yourself to see what they're trying to stop you from doing, what they're trying to stop you from getting out. There's something that you have inside of you, whether it's talk, whether it's dance, whether it's sing, rap, poet, whatever the case, your purpose is significant. It is special. And the stalkers, the haters, however, whatever you want to call them, they are trying to distract you from that purpose. So ignore them and give yourself, your inner man, your spirit man, the attention needed to birth that you never knew. Or that you tasted a little bit of, like, dang, that was deep. I can't believe I said it like that. Oh, I'm gonna say that again. You know, when you try to say it again, you can't say it because it was a spirit leading you. Put that energy in negative thought. I mean, even sometimes they piss me off too. But then I've been really like trying to be mindful of that. Like, I've been slow to react to the negative, slow to react to the cutoffs, and slow to react to systematic response. You know what I mean? I've been very slow to react because the more attention you give it, the less attention you give in something else that is going to be edifying, powerful, and motivating to someone else. You know what I mean? And to a battle that you probably should fight. If you giving you to a negative situation, and you have a battle coming. I mean, we don't know when they come in or how they come in. We don't know how often they come in. We don't know the capacity they coming in. But if you didn't gave your energy over there and you turn around, bam, you got a battle, you exhausted. You know what I mean? Now you cry. I mean, no, I didn't kill you. You know what I mean? You lived again to fight another day, but you lost that battle because you was putting your energy and your mind in an area of distraction. We have to be aware of their tactics, because they retreat, go back, try to figure out how to come back because you're ignoring them. I mean, my outlook. I mean, I'm just so excited. It's a beautiful day. It's not humid. It's like the wind is blowing. And I'm praying to hold on to this moment for when that next moment come when it is humid. For the next moment come when I am facing being irritated or frustrated, or I'm almost out of food or almost out of gas. I'm holding on to. I'm trying to practice putting this measure, this moment, in my bra, or in my pocket, or in my mental pocket. You know what I mean? It's important to create. It's important to make a trench, and sometimes your trench ain't gonna be of praying beings, because everybody ain't praying, and those who are praying ain't all praying to the same God you're praying to. So be mindful of those you ask to pray for you, because they may end up praying against you. I don't know where I was going. I kind of got outside the box a little bit, but I'm excited about what I woke up to. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like, if you were told that you were born to fight, but nobody told you how you was going to fight or what weapons to use for which fight, because you don't know the weapon to use for a battle that has come, that you were told that you were going to have to fight, because you grabbed the wrong weapon and you got beat up, is that a reason to not prepare for the next fight? Is that a reason to like, you know what, forget it? No, that ain't a reason. If anything, that's a reason to go back. Hey, you know what? Whew, I didn't like that. That's me. I don't like suffering consequences, and I'm like that one who, you touch the fire and you realize I won't forget it's hot. I won't forget that it's hot. If I have control, if I'm competent, if I have the mental ability, I don't know, but I'm just saying, you guys, we are targeted. We are, I like to say in the biblical form, the chosen few. And being the chosen few, life ain't easy. Life is hard. I've talked to so many different broken people these last few days that have found their mind state in a battle. Like they're ready to kill, literally. That helped me understand the importance of my purpose being encouraged, because there's something in me, there's something in you that ain't in a lot of people that can have that enemy, that demon, flee from that being. That can help that. I mean, I've literally been talking to demons, but at the same time, seeing the true being, seeing the true spirit. Like they'll be saying, I forget it, I just want to go shoot up the post office. I didn't say that, but I'm just using that as an example. I still can see a mother's son, a mother's daughter. You know what I mean? I can still see the innocence. Like they are only who they are by the lack of guidance, true guidance, the absence of positive company. You know, they're only going through what they're going through, or being the person that they are being, is by cause and effect, and that's trials in life. The more you encounter negative without no guidance of how to deal with it, then you find yourself in a negative state of mind on defense, like you're always in a ready, set, go mode. You know what I mean? You never know when somebody's on set, because a couple times before somebody put you at ready. Somebody put you at ready, set, go. Somebody put you at set. You never know when they're ready to go. You know what I mean? You just may be the one they go on because somebody already done put them through them first 3 cycles. It's like, and if you received, tell somebody, you know, encourage someone else to check out their purpose, to check it out. Okay, never mind target, never mind being chosen, never mind all that. Put your mind on, okay, there's a reason. I may not know what it is, but there's a reason. Size up your situation, your life, all the way around. Now, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what the reason is I'm here for, but this is what's going on in this atmosphere right here. This is what's happening in this spiritual realm right here. Now, in this, I have created this trench around myself that has cameras and weapons. Okay, not really, but I'm just giving an analogy. That you've learned how to make your surroundings safe enough for your comfort to sleep at night. Now go share with somebody. Go share with someone that little bit that you figured out how to do it for yourself in this spiritual realm. But it's more than you. And I think I really dropped it, but I'm just trying to keep dribbling the ball. I'll probably double dribble a little bit, but just it starts here. So if it starts here, first figure out how to build that trench around yourself. Figure it out. Understand that you have a purpose. And most of us don't know what that purpose is. Most of us don't know what the power vested in this is. Probably didn't figure it out, but I don't know how to use it. Let's start messing with that. You know what I mean? And ignore the other stuff. You know, let's start putting our energy towards something that's going to be beneficial to our mind state, to our ability to continue to fight. I mean, it's one thing fighting, but it's one thing fighting with the wrong weapons. I mean, you be exhausted, got a knot on your head. I mean, okay, that's an analogy. Meaning that, okay, pleasing you off because you didn't win that battle, because, you know, whatever the case may be. But I hope that I'm encouraging somebody, because that's what I was given. You know, ain't no need to be so overwhelmed by what's happening. It's been foretold that it was going to happen. It's evidence that it was foretold it was going to happen, and it's happening. And it's going to get worse before it get better. But one thing that we can change on how to, in the end, we will This is what's so crazy. Because that analogy alone, in the end, we gonna rise. I mean, we are gonna eventually have our throne. Why? Because of this right here. Because we are, believe it or not, we're preparing for war, and we don't even know it. It starts in the mind, because that's exactly what they're trying to take out when they're targeting us, when they're stalking us, when they, you know what I mean? So I'm just excited. I'm excited for what he's given me, what he has opened my mind up to today. I mean, it's like so. I mean, it's just really an amazing day. You know, to really think about life. You know, to think about the importance of you living. You living. If you don't live to do another YouTube, somebody ain't gonna connect. Somebody is gonna probably be sleepwalking just a little bit longer, or wake up and feel like they're in a nightmare or a dream, or you know what I mean? I don't know, but if you don't have any kids, since in this season, my kids is my pussy. They are my reason. No. Let me start over. I can't really even say that honestly, that they're my reason. Honestly, my reason is because of the evil, because of the bad, because of the things that is happening, because of the extent people are going to make these negative and evil and bad things happen. What they're doing to good people, what they're doing, how they're manipulating and playing on the minds of many. You know, how they're winning souls, how the enemy is winning souls by playing the system, by playing on the intelligence of most mentals, using money to overpower, to keep people bound. And, you know, it's just like, it's big for me. And my kids, they my troopers. Man, they wise, they're good. I mean, for so long I felt alone. It wasn't for YouTube and those other like me and those little blessings that the Lord has sent me, I would feel alone. There's times where I can feel so surrounded because of the spirit that overwhelms me, like, you know, surrounds me. But sometimes sometimes I don't feel the Most High next to me. Sometimes I just don't feel it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you do too. Have that same feeling. But it's what we do in that moment. It's what we do when we don't feel him. I mean, we should consider it an honor. Like, thank you, Lord. I don't need to walk her today. Because somebody else must. I mean, even though he's everywhere all the time, he's omnipresent. The thing is that there's a reason for everything, and everything that, I mean, we can't look at everything with the natural eye. We have to keep in mind that we have to, in this day, use our spiritual eye more so now than ever. I mean, all the time. And everything. I've heard this like maybe years ago, but these last 2 years, I've literally been codependent upon it. Literally. And his grace and mercy upon my life, sometimes I would just cry because I don't deserve it. I don't even deserve secret communication. I don't deserve the mercy of hearing him and his direction and him being my foundation for triumph. You know, I don't deserve it because I have not, I'm going to say now, I have now learned to control my flesh in certain areas. But, you know, up to this point, I had not learned how to use the strength vested in me to overcome my flesh, you know? And I would feel shame, like, Lord, are you still talking to me, Lord? And you still, you know what I mean? Like, Lord, you know. To get through this, to get by it, I don't want to get by it. I want to get through it in victory. And that is a guarantee for all of us if we understand just how we're fighting. If we understand that fighting is the way out. Here's to encourage in all purposes.